Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. I'm going to do a guitar review today of my Taylor 214 CE. I've had this about just over 3 months now, so I thought that'd be a good time to do a review and let you know my thoughts. But just to give you a bit of background as to why I decided to get this guitar in the first place. Well, I decided it was time for an upgrade. I'd been using a Yamaha FG series guitar, an 820C, which is a great guitar, but I just wanted something a bit more professional. When I went into the shop, I had a few guitars in mind. Some Faith guitars, some Alvarez guitars, some higher end Yamahas, and some kind of entry level Martins. I hadn't thought of Taylor at all. And I had it in my head that either I wouldn't be able to afford one, or because of one that I tried in the past that I didn't particularly like, I thought, nah, I'm not going to bother with Taylor. However, I ended up coming home with this, as you can see. So I'll just go through the specs. So it's a grand auditorium size. It's got a solid 6 spruce top. The bracing pattern is forward shifted. And interestingly enough, there's no bracing on the back of the guitar. The back and sides are layered Indian rosewood. The neck is tropical mahogany. The nut and the saddle material are new bone. It's a West African Crelicum ebony. Scale length is 25.5. There's 20 frets. The finish is satin on the body and the neck, and it has the Expression System 2 pickup. And the tuners are standard Taylor tuners. So that's the basic specs. So what do I like about this guitar? Well, I think first of all, the grand auditorium shape is it's really comfortable. I'm used to a dreadnought size, but I wanted to downsize a bit because I'm not a particularly big guy. I'm 5'6", so a big dreadnought sometimes can be a bit cumbersome for me. But this is about right. You're still getting a full sound from a slightly smaller bodied guitar, and you've still got the cutaway to get up to the top frets. So the body shape is good. Neck, really comfortable. I've heard people talking a lot about Taylor necks and how comfortable they are, how easy they are to play. And yeah, I would totally agree with that. It's really comfortable. I guess my hands are sort of medium sized, and I can get my thumb around the neck okay. So yeah, it's really comfortable. The back and the sides are rosewood. It's layered rosewood. It's really nice actually. It's like got a proper grain to it. And I know there's a bit of dispute in the guitar world about, does it really matter if you have a solid back and sides on your guitar? All I can say is I tried some guitars around about the same price as this that had solid back and sides, and to me they just didn't sound as good as this does. And bear in mind that layered wood, it's still proper wood, it just isn't solid, so just keep that in mind. But as I say, I can only tell you what my ears heard, and this to me sounded just as good as the solid Alvarez guitars, and the solid Faith guitars, which were lovely guitars, but to me the sound in this just jumped out. It's got a nice white binding around the sides and round the back, which is really nice. Expression 2 pickup system. I'd heard different opinions on this, that some people loved it, most people loved it, a few people didn't like it so much. I'm pretty impressed with it. I think it does sound quite authentic, like the real acoustic guitar. It doesn't add too much of that quackiness that you get from a lot of the piezo pickups. I've used it in live situations and even in a full band situation recently, and the sound guy on the desk had commented how easy it was. He didn't really need to EQ the guitar at all, and it sounded great just as it was, and it sounded like an acoustic guitar. You'll see the headstock. I don't know how well that'll come out in the camera, but it's got this this koi fish in it. Now, safe to say, you won't see another Taylor guitar quite like this one. Yeah, I just wanted to do something that set this guitar apart from other guitars, and I asked my daughter, who's a gifted artist, to do me a design on the headstock. So this is what she did for me, and I'm really pleased with it. It looks great, and as I say, this is now a one-of-a-kind guitar. Now obviously you could argue that when I come to possibly trade it in the future, that, well, I won't get as much for it value wise because I've changed the aesthetic. But to me, I'm not looking at trading this in anytime soon. This will be a keeper for a long time, if not forever, and I just like it. I think it's cool. It doesn't have a built-in tuner, but I've added a clip-on Diodario tuner inside, which I think was about maybe £17 or something off Amazon, and that does the job perfectly well. So yeah, quite happy with that. So I'll share some close-up photos of the guitar, and also I'll leave you with a few sound samples, some picking, some strumming with just the pure guitar tone, and also the Expression 2 system plugged in, just to give you an idea of both of the sounds. I hope you enjoy the review, and if you do, and if you enjoy the other content on my channel, then please consider liking and subscribing. I would appreciate that. And yeah, let me know what you think of this guitar. Are you a Taylor guy? Are you a Martin guy or girl? What's your guitar of choice? What are you playing at the moment? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Take care.